Hello everyone and welcome again to another episode of VMware VMware Windows Core 2022 tips and tricks. Uh, yeah, that's a mishap here because I also run an additional series called VMware tips and tricks. So if you're working in an environment like vSphere or ESXi host, you can check out my channel, and there is like quite a lot of different tips and tricks about running your ESXi hosts and vCenters and stuff. So go and check that out if you wish. But going back to our server core. So today we're gonna actually take care of our remote desktop because the default port of the remote desktop is 3389. So we will lock down this port and we'll actually change the port to a different one, and we're gonna allow this different RDP port in our firewall. Okay, so first of all, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our wf.msc, so of course our Windows security and our firewall, and in our inbound rules I'm going to create a new rule, and for the port, of course, TCP port 3389, the access is going to be blocked, so the connection is going to be blocked for everything. I'm just going to call it block RDP port 3389, and there we go. Okay, so now after that we're gonna actually go to regedit, and from here we will navigate to our local machine. I'll try to expand this. So okay, now we're gonna go to System tab, next CurrentControlSet. Okay, now we're gonna go to Control. Now we're gonna look for terminal server, so let's look for terminal server, which is here. I'm gonna expand this, and now WinStation. So let's check WinStation. We got WinStation here. Let's expand, and here we're gonna go with RDP-Tcp. Okay. Now we need to look for port number. So let's check. We got password and we got port number here. So we're gonna go inside, we're gonna change it to decimal, and as you can see, if we change this from hexadecimal to decimal, we got the volume, the default value of RDP port. So we're gonna change this value, and let's say I'm gonna just change it to right. And now after this, we're gonna once again go to our security, and on the inbound rules, I'm gonna add a new rule for the port TCP, and I'm gonna allow the connection RDP port allow. Okay, so basically this is how you can either block completely your RDP port, because basically, to be honest, server core is considered to be managed without RDP. So this is just a, well, it falls into category of tips and tricks. That's why this series is called like this, because you don't need to, of course, do it. But if you want to use RDP, you can always change the port to something different. You can block the default one, so nobody's gonna look for it, and you're gonna have your own private port which you're gonna be actually connecting to. But of course, like I wanted to say before, the Windows Server Core should be managed remotely through different, totally different ways, which I'm gonna show in the coming videos as well. So, as always, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the